everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to another episode of the Good Enough Gaming Podcast.
We're back.
We're hungover.
We did it.
This episode is entitled, It's 6-7, bro.
Ew.
The only one I didn't title.
A new old competitor has entered the battle. In the chase for the feeling of the squad getting together during the simpler times of our adolescence and the convenience of COVID times, the FPS world continues on with new installments in the ever-popular but extremely cheater-filled space of the storied franchises that are Call of Duty and Battlefield. Now, these games have both been out for a while. The majority of our group have played these games somewhat. I said majority for a reason. And have all taken those experiences, the data, and formed our own takes and opinions on the two newest titles, but also the future of shooters and live service, battleground, battle royale,
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever name you want to use.
So join us as we scope out the landscape, pull the pin on what we feel about the explosive growth and future, and what we think needs to be taken into account in future releases. We may not be on target with everything, but we will definitely and certainly give it our best shot.
We will use every bullet in the mag.
So we are talking Battlefield 6 and Red Sec, which is their battle royale, and Black Ops. What number is it now?
6. No, 7.
Black Ops 7.
Black Ops 7. It's starting to become a parody of itself a bit.
It really
I
is.
think even just with like the numbering, could we create something new? We just keep going back to the same shit over and over, and somehow
I'm on the opposite.
Renumbering it?
I actually think it's just nicer to just lean into like, yeah, this is our seventh installment of the same shit.
This
This is
that everybody
FIFA
plays.
2025. Like
we don't need the Tales of Arise JRPG naming
No, I
system.
don't.
No.
I don't need to know where. I don't want to guess where this is in the anthology. I just want to know.
It gets confusing when they get away from it. Like, this
Exactly.
is Black
Yeah.
Ops Vanguard. And you're like, well, which one
What
is
is that?
it? What does that mean?
Well, and then they throw a
Is it an offshoot?
modern warfare again every now and then,
but they
and all the other
restarted
stuff.
the Modern
and
Warfare numbering.
They did.
You
Well, because they did
Yeah.
a remake and
Yeah,
then they.
2019,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Like 2019 was
And
great.
this verifies my point.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you have three companies making essentially the same game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what it's like Sledgehammer,
Activision,
Ravensoft.
and Raven.
Ravensoft.
Treyarch's not doing it
Raven.
anymore, are they?
Or no, yeah, Treyarch is. So yeah,
They're-
I guess Treyarch,
there's-
Raven.
It's just kind of a
and- what was the
muddling-
other one you said?
Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer.
It's a
yeah.
meddling of people that BattleNet and Activision, EA bought or whatever.
Basically, all the great people that were at Activision in like the heyday of Call of Duty are all gone.
We can tell.
They have all left, and this is what we're left
I don't
with.
even play these games, and
No.
I know that that's happening.
And,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's bad.
Black Ops was like a lot of our generation pines for like the original, like the OG Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, that
Yeah.
were just like golden multiplayer shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Golden.
Yeah. Well, really, what it boils down to is multiplayer shooters in general, and like the Fortnite-ification of video games nowadays. They're all trying to chase the same thing, and so
Microtransactions.
Yeah.
yes, money.
And so what we're left with is essentially live service multiplayer shooters where it's about battle passes and unlocking collectibles. And then in Call of Duty's case, whoever wants to collaborate.
Yeah, that is the weirdest thing. I don't even play these games, and I'm like, how does anyone take this seriously? That you're like playing as whatever, like Nicki Minaj,
Beavis and Butthead and Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj.
like in Call of what?
Yeah,
like
the
how does that fit?
The Ninja Turtles somehow
yeah.
showed up.
Some fuzzy, gritty monster looking thing.
Yeah,
There-
yeah. No, go Cup.
it's become an absolute farce of itself. Like what it used to be and what it is now are two extremely different things. And like they're not even focused on making a good game anymore.
No.
They're focused on making a battle pass microtransaction machine that where you can pick a character and that's it. Like the game has gone backwards. Yes, the movement and whatever bullshit that they add every
Omni
different
movement.
season. it doesn't add anything to the game. It takes away. It makes it so that, you know, the entry point into the game to actually have fun and succeed in the game is so much sweatier. Spoken as someone that like doesn't get to play a lot of games and like might want to try and hop in once in a while. The last time I played Call of Duty, I fucking hated it because it's you're getting.
You got guys like, well, and then you can't tell who's cheating now either because
I know.
everyone's cheating.
Yeah. Call of Duty's got a huge issue with cheating. Yeah. Yeah, they honestly, one of the worst, like, this is what happens when you listen to streamers.
Yeah.
Like, this is when you decide that your player base really doesn't matter. It's the 1% of your viewership, which is your big time streamers, and that's all you listen to. And so you get this omni movement bullshit. Which,
wall jumping now, and
Well, I mean, they've had that in Black Ops before.
well, like they've had that now in the last, I think, 3 Call of Duty games, but it's just gotten worse and worse because people are now figuring out how to exploit the movement. And you know, I saw a clip of a guy basically dive bombing off of a staircase, doing a 360 in the air, and then shoots the guy as he's falling. And it's like, how?
I mean, that definitely happens in
Phase
real
up,
life.
Yeah,
Jordan.
right.
Phase
Obviously.
up.
Like, it's so fucking stupid.
FaZe Clan.
Down.
And it's such a shame because, like Kyle mentioned, Modern Warfare 2019, that was like their reintroduction of Call of Duty to kind of the larger player base. And Modern Warfare 2019 was fantastic.
Because it was the original. And
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like every time they release a new game, they're like, everyone's like, I remember this map. And it's like, yeah, I don't think Call of Duty's made an original new
Like a good
multiplayer
new,
map in
Yeah.
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember the days when, you know, when they released new maps, it was all about like, okay, the 3 lanes,
Yeah.
you know, all about, you know, good movement between the lanes. How can you like crisscross between them?
Some sneaky side stuff.
Yeah, you know, some hidden spots, and I mean, again, this is a larger argument to just everything being so accessible nowadays. Because like back when we were playing the old school Call of Duty games, like we were finding ways to sneak up to the rooftop. I can't remember high rise. Thank you. There was one section of high rise where you could like jimmy your way up this catwalk, and all of a sudden you were sitting
On the crane.
top of the crane,
Yeah.
sniping people. And the only way that you knew that existed was you were maybe playing around on that map, and somebody else in the game had made it up there.
Right.
And you're like, how the fuck
Did you make that
is
happen?
that? And
Then
so you like
spend the rest of the map
trying to
Just
figure it
dying.
out.
Just dying.
Yeah. And so, like, you know, we've gone from that to now everything is just so easily available.
Day one, YouTube.
You're doing your
Yeah.
build wrong.
Yeah,
here's this implemented guide
Your
of
min
clickbait
max.
shit.
Yeah, your min max stuff.
Everything min maxed all the time.
Yeah.
Says the podcast looking for views on
Correct. Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
We are self.
We understand the irony of the situation,
Correct.
but we're not giving clickbait game advice.
No.
And honestly,
No, ours would only be mediocre at best.
yes, 100%.
It'll be good enough.
Yeah.
It'll be good enough.
And this comes from a group, you know, like Kyle and Trevor said, 3 out of the 4 of us. I mean,
I've played Call of Duty 1.
Yeah.
I've played
United
every Call of
Offensive, the
yeah,
very
I
first
played
one.
every
Yeah.
Call of Duty
Yeah.
up until recently.
We've gone through all of them, and I think we all kind of stopped around the same time. Like I haven't played, I think the last 3. I haven't bought the last 3 Call of Duties.
Shout out to Game Pass.
Yeah, I think the last one I played was Modern Warfare 3, which I think came out in 2023, maybe.
I don't even think I bought that one.
Or maybe 2022. And that was like, that's really when the game started to lose its identity. Everything was shifting towards Warzone, you know, with the skins and the collaborations
And also the Warzone reset, where you lost all the skins that you'd previously bought from the previous games. So you had to buy other skins again. Classic Activision bullshit.
honestly, what I hate is the merging of, okay, we've released a new game that's got multiplayer and a campaign, but we're still supporting this free to play route, but we want everything to be interconnected. And so what happened with Warzone, and I mean, I know we're jumping around all over the place with this topic, but
Kind of have to.
what happened with Warzone is now, instead of there maybe being, let's say, 30 guns that had to be balanced, and you had to unlock attachments for and figure out how they worked, now you had every gun from basically Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops 6 and 7,
Vanguard, yeah.
Stop it, Kyle.
yeah,
Stop
stop. Modern Warfare 3, like you had probably 5 or 6 Call of Duties worth of guns that were just dumped into Warzone.
It's too many.
And then you're asking these developers an impossible task to balance all of these weapons. And all it did was, okay, every season of the battle pass,
Find the broken one.
find the meta weapon. And so every season there was only maybe 5 or 6 like viable weapons, and everything else on the list was garbage.
Yeah. I miss the original Warzone, where we, a lot of different guns were viable. I ended up rocking like an RPK with like a long scope, and it was fun because it worked for me. I didn't feel like I was being forced into a box of
Where this gun does 5 times this amount of damage,
And that's what it's come down to now. Is it's not about playing how you want to play, it's playing
how the meta
whatever
dictates.
the meta is.
Yeah.
And if you don't play using the meta items or the meta weapons,
you're not gonna have a good time.
you're not going to win. You're not going to get good kills. You're just going to get melted across the map because this one guy, there's 0 recoil on the gun. And it just takes the experimentation out of it. And I think that's why the original Warzone in 2020, like, it just captured lightning in a bottle, because everybody was just trying to figure out how they wanted to play. It wasn't meta stuff. It wasn't, broken guns. And don't get me wrong, there were some broken weapons in there. Shout out to the C4. I don't know.
The super explosive C4 from a mile away.
Yeah, you could throw that thing half a football field and it would blow shit up. It was great.
Followed by the C4 limp noodle.
Yeah.
3 foot. Like,
But yeah, no, I mean, it's just, we've gone from this experimentation of having fun and just like playing how you want to play, and now it's turned into, as Kyle said, this sweaty mess of, okay, well, a new season's come out. Well, I got to hop on Twitch and watch all the streamers, see what they're using, and then I'll go play the
then
game.
I'm going to
And then
jump on
replicate it.
multiplayer, get on shipment, go unlock everything in 5 minutes on shipment by getting 3,000 kills by
Yeah.
camping in a corner.
level up all the attachments and
And then
all
go
the
play
guns.
Warzone.
Yeah. Like, it's just, it honestly, it's a shame, because Call of Duty was one of those games that we grew up with. I loved playing. It's probably like my first introduction to like multiplayer gaming online, like
Yeah.
not LAN party Halo stuff back in the day.
That's about as good as it gets for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But
But
You know,
just
like,
full on trash talk.
Yeah.
like the original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Modern
like
Warfare.
I remember Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, living in an apartment with my brother and playing with guys that were in like Missouri till 3 a.m., just laughing and having the fucking greatest time. Never met these people in my life.
yeah,
Yeah.
And just the most toxic lobbies imaginable, because there was no skill based. You just got dropped into a lobby, and that lobby stayed the same unless people left, and like, it was the best.
for those that don't understand a lobby, that's just like Twitter or X, just live with actual voices.
Where you have to communicate with other
Yeah.
real people.
Less censorship, less
yeah.
tracking and evidence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think that's where it also, like, that kind of brings us back around to Battlefield, who have
Thank you.
always been slightly different than Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But even in the realm of shooters, like, I consider them so different.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I have
Yep.
attempted Battlefield many a time, because every time I'm like, ooh, this looks good. I like what they're doing, minus whatever it was, 2142, where the game just didn't work.
Yeah.
But like, Battlefield is an entirely different take on first person, where Call of Duty is, I would say, more of like the arcade, right? Like it's a bit more high action arcade, whereas Battlefield's trying to do more of the. It's like Gran Turismo versus Need for Speed.
Hey,
Yeah.
They're both cars. They both race. It's a little bit more sim, not fully, but
Yeah, like I think it's like popping in quarters at the arcade is Call of Duty. You know, it's like quick dopamine. I just, throw it in, throw it in, throw it in. And then Battlefield is all about large scale and spectacle.
A little bit more grounded in reality.
So
sometimes
debatable. But like they've got the destructible environments, which is great. And honestly, I can't believe Call of Duty hasn't done that ever.
I mean, they can barely make their game work sometimes.
Yeah, that's valid.
Well, they got to pump it out every single year with a new one, so people buy the new skins and guns. So
and then you've got like most of, whether you like the game modes or not, Battlefield is like 32 versus 32, or they do 64 versus 64. So it's like massive, large scale. You've got jets flying overhead. You've got tanks rolling through buildings. Like it's a far more organic multiplayer experience, and just in the sense that you could play the same map 5 times, and the things you're going to see and the things that are going to happen, in my opinion and in my experience, are going to change. It's going to be different every time you play that map, because you've got so many variables of how you can do things. Whereas with Call of Duty, it's like, okay, you've got this map, you've got the 3 lanes.
I'm running this lane. I'm camping in this corner. This guy's been in here this whole game.
Yeah. And it's just, whatever meta guns are viable that season, that's the only stuff you're going to fight against the entire time. And so it's just so repetitive. You get the same shit over and over and over. And like, I've been pleasantly surprised with Battlefield 6. I've been playing that. I've got almost 100 hours in that game. And every time I play it, it's like, oh shit, I've never seen that before. Like, oh shit, that was cool. Like, there's just so many different things that you could potentially come across. And I feel like a lot of shooters don't do that.
RedSec is quite fun. It was a breath of fresh air compared to like the usual Warzone stuff. When I hopped on with you and a couple of the guys, it was enjoyable, and I was like, I could play that again.
Yeah, RedSec honestly has been it's been quite a surprise. And for listeners that maybe don't know what RedSec is, it's basically their copy of Warzone. So it's a battle royale, 100 players on a map.
Big circle closes.
Yeah, big circle closes. Last team standing wins. And I've seen both camps. I've seen some people saying like RedSec's a breath of fresh air. It's so nice to have a different battle royale that's not Warzone or Fortnite. And then I've seen other ones that are like, this is just Warzone 2020. And it's like, well, do you remember how good Warzone 2020 was?
That was the thing. That game was so good. And then they kind of shot themselves in the foot.
100%.
Like, that was what most people agreed, is that they're like, Warzone was fantastic. You kept changing it with these really stupid ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know who's telling you to do these things. And then you just
worst board meetings.
And then you just kept trying to change it, but then programming it wrong. So then shit was more broken, and it just like crumbled.
Yeah. And it's brutal, like, because they had a winning formula. They had something that nobody else in the industry was doing at the time, and then they decided to add in a new map that nobody wanted, or they decided to incorporate all the guns from Vanguard, which was a fucking terrible game.
Nothing worked. Like that's where too is like they're like implement it, and you're like, this is broken as hell. Like the game just doesn't work. Yeah.
And then they got rampant with cheaters towards the end too, was the other big issue. I like the last time I played Warzone, granted was a couple years ago, but I would say probably 50%, at least 50% of the games that I would go into, I would come across a cheater.
Yeah, kill cams are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Just like, oh God.
You see it right away. But
and no matter how much reporting you did, there's always
nothing.
Another.
Well, it was a free game. People just made a new account.
Yeah.
Leveled up quick, did whatever, right?
Yeah. So, but like to go back to RedSec, Like they're doing some things that I think are really fun and interesting. And, if they continue to listen to their player base, which it seems like they're doing, I think it might not necessarily hit the numbers of a Fortnite or OG Warzone or anything like that, but they'll definitely carve out a section of the multiplayer space and have a dedicated group of players. And like I don't know if we want to dive into the specifics of what they're doing in RedSec, but it feels fun to play. It's got the destructible environments that the multiplayer has. I was playing around a couple days ago, and there's a giant skyscraper in the downtown section of the map, and there was a team of snipers on it, and a tank rolled through, blew up all the support structures at the at the base of the building, and the entire building crumbles.
Sick.
And so all those snipers, either they die or they have to jump and get out of there. And it's like just that kind of shit is so refreshing. And I feel like,
man, that would change Call of Duty.
Yeah.
In my limited knowledge of Call of Duty is just people find a spot, or like there's this perfect spot on the map to snipe from afar.
Would you say they're getting spawn camped?
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
You stole my joke from before the show.
You are.
But anyway, like I think it's nice, and I think if Call of Duty was to do something like that, where you could actually destroy the building, then you could destroy these camp out spots, which then again that at least lets you not have a direct indicator of like this is where you have to go on this map because nothing is safe. That's pretty dope. Like
that I think would be music to my ears.
Yeah.
And do you know what else is music to my ears, Daryl?
I once had a dog named Segway.
In fact, the music to my ears would be this week's
Is it the
special
jukebox
segment. It is. It's in fact the first Good Enough
Oh, God.
Jukebox of 2026.
Of the new year.
Hell yeah.
Take it away, Trevor.
Good enough.
Jukebox.
All right. Welcome to the Jukebox, as Kyle said, first one of the year. This is where we discuss all of the nerdy and fun music from all our various nerd sources. So I'm going to start with a good one here. I think Daryl finished this series over Christmas, just like I did, and I'm sure many people did. And we might have an episode about this in the future, maybe. And that is Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
So the newest season of Stranger Things, maybe not so focused. Like everyone is usually pretty familiar with season 4 of Stranger Things with that whole Kate Bush song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It still is in
It
season
lives
5.
in my head rent
It
free.
just is
Yeah,
there
sure
all
does.
the time.
It's a great song.
But in prep for the final season of Stranger Things, my wife and I actually just restarted the series. We're like, okay, let's catch up. Let's
I did the same
let's
thing.
redo it.
Yep.
Honestly, the entire series front to back, aside from that, where like they just played Kate Bush like every episode
Yeah.
back to back, but the rest of season 4 as well. The music in that series is fucking awesome.
So good.
Yeah. It's always been really
it's
good.
all
Yeah.
like really good 80s inspired. You get a good variety of stuff that like maybe you haven't heard, or like, and then there's obviously some stuff that's just like straight up, you've heard it a million times before, but it's there for a reason.
It was popular, so there.
Well, it's so good. I mean, half a season 4. I mean, you will also find that on like the Remember the Titans soundtrack.
Yes.
But it's good.
Great
right? So you're
movie.
like, that's why it's here.
Movie.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that one.
So if anyone's looking for something new to start the year off a little positive, I guess most of it's pretty positive. Stranger Things soundtrack, probably on Spotify. Someone's probably done a collection on every streaming service available. You can,
I would imagine.
assuming there is a playlist. So
Oh, I bet like Separate Ways from Journey and the like that.
Yeah, that one is
version.
great too. Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, that hits hard.
Yeah.
yeah,
Bring back 80s movie music.
Power
you know?
ballads.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like bring back.
But that's what it is.
that
That's why it's so
stuff,
good. Every
man.
time you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
This fits so good right
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
so how half those songs got to be known. They were just like,
Yeah, it was a part of
Someone-
like the big blockbuster that
someone
summer.
threw it in the movie, and they're like, wait a second, this is the
Yeah.
best song ever.
Exactly. The amount of times you hear a song and you're like, oh, I haven't watched that movie in ages.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's the best when that shit happens.
Bring back licensed music in things, video games, movies.
Oh, please, in video games,
Yeah.
Please.
bring back licensed music and
Need
don't
for
make it like
Speed, we're looking at
yeah,
you.
like, and make
God.
it absurdly like expensive to do.
Yeah.
Like something, just let's bridge that relationship back together. Okay, let's.
And by licensed music, we don't mean ASAP Rocky. Let's
We don't mean
pass.
mumble rap.
hard.
Put the guy in
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then
what.
give me a monologue about how tough his life is.
Oh, it's so hard to be rich and famous. And
Married to Rihanna.
anyhow, we digress.
Bring it back.
Thanks, Trevor.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
Nice.
solid. Yeah. So looking forward to the future, to the hopeful 2026 and beyond that we see,
Yeah.
what do we want? Like, if we could craft ourselves an actual, like, shoot, like a back to like a good arcade shooter,
Well,
what does that look like to you?
let me be the Debbie Downer first, and then we'll go into our wish list. What we want, we will admit right now, it's never going to happen.
Oh
No.
boy.
We're never going to get what we want.
When money gets involved.
No, the magic of FPS multiplayer games is
It's gone.
dead.
It's
It's
gone.
gone. But because
Womp
we're a
womp.
podcast and we need content, what would we like in a future game, guys?
Honestly, aside from what they did to our boys, our little jelly bean boys,
Oh,
Fall Guys.
Sad. Wah, wah.
Fortnite is the best example. And it hurts me to say it, but Fortnite, if Fortnite made a first-person shooter battle royale, not a builds and whatever bullshit they got going on,
Hashtag no build.
Yeah,
they are
the only way to
they
play
are
that.
like the golden standard. They have anti-cheat that typically works pretty
The
well.
longevity,
For the most part,
too.
yeah.
Longevity. They
Yeah.
haven't done what Call of Duty did, where they're adding. Like, I get it. You're trying to add these peripheral games to make some extra money on the side. You know, same thing that all the sports games do.
Yep.
Right.
But
Which
Fortnite's
we
like
also ripped on.
Fortnite does
Yeah.
their seasons. They do updates. They add stuff and take stuff away if it's good or bad.
They have map creation.
They
Yeah.
have their map creation, which people like make money on if
Yeah.
they're, if
Yeah,
they're
a lot,
good
yeah, A lot
enough.
of people do, yeah.
Like you get a bit of that, like, I don't want to say Robloxy stuff where people can make a game within the game. Like,
Mhm.
but I mean, there's lots of
It
games
is
that
there,
have
though.
that now.
Yeah.
Just
But,
a
like-
little less predatorial.
Yes. But it's just like the overall ecosystem that Fortnite made is the reason why it was so good for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is marketed towards children,
Younger.
which
I think
which
it's marketed
helps.
to everyone because even the skins that are available or whatever, it's adult oriented, it's child related.
Yeah,
like, it's
that's
like
true.
It's pretty
Everybody.
broad
They got
scoped.
friggin' Sabrina Carpenter in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the big thing is
So
it didn't
random.
start that way, right? Like
No.
it was just their
Yeah.
characters. It was a bit more kid friendly focused. And then they
Yeah.
were like, wait, people like
We have
everyone
skins
likes
for
this.
kids. We have
Yeah.
skins for gooners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian's in the game now for some reason.
Marvel Rivals?
We've got JRPG characters. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's basically they took the Lego model and they're like, wait, adults like these things
Yeah.
too?
We can sell
Okay.
we can sell Lego for $1,000 and people will buy it. Be
People
like,
will
yeah.
buy it, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And well, I think that too.
Okay,
Like,
let's not target ourselves here too much.
Wow.
I think part of it too is like because it's accessible for kids and parents, it's an entry activity
For both. It's
Yeah.
a bonding activity.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
can
Like,
play
think
together.
about,
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris and
Yeah.
his son over at GameCon Canada. He talks all about playing Fortnite with his kid.
Which is awesome.
And
Yeah,
like,
love to see it. Yeah.
solid, you've got a duos partner right beside you.
Yeah.
You
And it's way better than just kicking the shit out of your kid at Mario Kart day after day, right? Like this is a
Right, Kyle?
bonding. Right, Kyle? Yeah. this is more of a bonding activity
Yes.
versus a competitive activity with
I
each
mean,
other.
that is also fun though.
Yes,
it
let's
is.
be
I mean,
real.
it's required every once in a while. You gotta
Correct.
put them in
It's
their
a
place.
yes.
gotta
Yeah.
show him who's
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, like our wish list, I think if season pass stuff disappeared in gaming altogether, I think the world would be a better place.
Earnables.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
earnables.
Earned unlockables, and then like you can have, I guess like maybe the bridge is maybe there's some really like grindy achievements that would allow you to have something like
some
that's
elite
pretty
cosmetic
some
stuff.
supreme
I
stuff.
still want those to be
Yeah.
earned, because then you're like,
Yeah.
you got like a bit of a chip on your shoulder.
But that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
like it's there, but you're gonna have to like fucking
Earn it.
grind
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get
And
it.
it's not like the like the dark matter camo in some of the Black Ops games where like people are grinding it out in like a day. You know,
I'm talking like longevity.
I-
Make it-
Mhm.
I long for a modern like 2000 was it 2009? When did Modern Warfare 2 come out? The heyday.
Oh,
I think that was about right.
Yeah, 08, 09, I
Yeah.
think is, yeah.
Modern
around there.
Warfare 2 remastered. Just give me that game again.
Haven't they already done that?
They did.
No.
They did Modern
The-
Warfare remastered
The
for
campaign.
COD
Oh,
4 Modern
yes.
Warfare. Yeah.
Which and I like I
God,
jumped
this is like the most confusing bullshit. You guys are just rattling off like this makes sense. It's like there's
The
zero-
numbers, Mason. What do they
there's
mean?
Nice, dude. Nice, Trev.
okay.
Like this is such convoluted horseshit.
This whole thing
Who
is just
decided this like entire timeline of nonsense?
this whole episode. Daryl's just that meme with the numbers. And it's just like,
It's like, what
he's got
is
like he's got the
happening right
Charlie,
Sure, yeah,
the
Charlie
Charlie red
Day,
string. And he's
yeah.
like, what is
Yeah.
happening?
Okay, so Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, they did a remaster of that.
Modern
with
Warfare
the
2.
No. Modern Warfare, yeah.
God,
Modern
this
Warfare
is
2.
dumb.
The sequel to that one. I played the remastered Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and it was fun. It brought
It
me
was fun.
back.
Yeah, it
Daryl,
was fun.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Is anybody else
Usually
getting
numbers
this?
are my problem.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah,
No,
right.
just
Anyway,
play it in order. Watch it in order. You can't.
How many The Land Before Time movies are there?
Oh.
Fuck.
Modern Warfare 2 remastered is all I long for. Just make that exact game again. Give me that and I will be happy.
Well, it's so funny because for the longest time too, in that game, there was the no Russian
Yes.
quest,
Yeah,
which was like in the news because it was so controversial and
Yeah.
all this stuff. Honestly, now with some of the games going on and stuff that's happening in games, I'm like, yeah, you could bring that back and not get shit for that.
No.
Again,
Yeah, oh, for sure.
No.
we've gotten past that point now.
I think
Like,
so, yeah.
Because games have gotten more brutal.
Dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, on you know what? I think we've talked about this many times with sports games, but I would love to see shooters adopt the same approach. And if you guys want to give us royalties,
Royalty?
I mean that's
We're
all those
okay
games
with
are
that.
made for. So
yeah, but make the campaign separate. If you want to do a yearly campaign in a shooter, cool. You know, make it $30. And if somebody wants to play that, 6 to 8 hour experience, go for it. It's there for you. But the multiplayer side of it should honestly just be melted into the battle royale
One-
scene.
Like
Just
a
one-
Fortnite
Just
model.
Yeah, just one ongoing-
one thing. It's free to play. You
Is
can
like the campaign like DLC or like
Yeah,
like a
make it like an
separate
add-on.
game?
Because like that's
like I don't care how you do it. But like the whole concept of spending $90 for a game every year, and then I would say probably 80% of that player base never touches the campaign.
No.
Right.
it's just to get the new guns and the new multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the thing, like Call of Duty kind of already did this, and Daryl, you wouldn't know. Is like when
No.
you used to open Warzone, there was a time where you would open Warzone and it's like, do you want to play Warzone? Do you want to play Modern Warfare, or do you want to play Black Ops?
God.
Yeah.
And
you
got
could-
worse and worse.
Yeah,
and
it got worse. But then you could go play the multiplayer from one of the other games.
Oh,
because
dear
they have their
God.
own guns, and each one is made by a different team. So it got to be
Very
confusing
convoluted.
bullshit. But like they already have this system there. Where it's like, well, hey, we'll just call it Call of Duty now, like Call of Duty Ultimate, fucking
Yeah.
whatever, Call of Duty All Stars. And it's
Yeah.
like, hey, I want to go play the new Black Ops campaign. I want to go play the new Modern
Yeah.
Warfare campaign. Like to have a little kick out shoot for that,
Yeah.
as DLC or
Yeah.
however you want to do it.
Just make the rest of it free.
Call
you
of
know.
Duty, the final call.
Because
The final calling.
The final dutying.
Nice. Because then what you can do at
Super
that
duty.
point is every year when you do a new game can be a new season. And so that new season is where you introduce all these new guns into multiplayer and all this other stuff.
Campaign characters.
Yeah, and then the campaign is just like a $30. Hey, are you interested in this? Cool,
Yeah.
$30, go play it. I would be far more inclined to do that because the campaigns are,
Ass.
well, the last
Lately.
two have been asked, but like I'll go back to 2019, Modern Warfare. That campaign was so good, and it's like having that hidden behind a $90 paywall, essentially, I think is a bit of a shame. I think more people would spend the $30
Yeah.
just to play the campaign.
Especially when, as we've said, a lot of the new games, it's like we have 3 new maps of multiplayer, and the rest of them are like, we brought back your favorites. It's like, okay, you guys don't know how to make a map.
Yeah.
So you just keep refreshing, or like
just recycle
we added
all
some
of
new
it.
graphics in it or whatever, but it's like it's the same thing.
Mhm.
You're not like, I don't know what your devs are developing,
Yeah.
but it's not a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find how much Warzone has made.
Oh, it's billions of dollars. I think in their first year they made over $1 billion.
Four years ago, it was $5 million in revenue per day.
Wow.
Per day.
Wow.
And that's from
wild.
4 years ago.
And yet
So-
it's still not enough, and we need to keep pumping out garbage.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's
instead
gotta
of,
pump out a new
instead
one
of
every
fixing the game.
And the price of each subsequent Call of Duty gets more and more expensive.
course.
Ridiculous.
It's called inflation.
Yeah. But-
It's called enshittification
Yes,
of beloved
of everything.
brands.
But you know what? I will to get off of the Call of Duty shit train, which we could spend
Why?
a lot of time doing. I want to give more flowers to Battlefield.
Yeah.
Because honestly, right now they reign supreme in terms of game quality. Player base. I don't know what the numbers are, but I'm sure Call of Duty probably still has a larger player base.
I don't think it does. Like if
I
you're
hope-
looking, if
I
you're
hope
looking
that's
at,
true.
Concurrent players?
concurrent online users,
Yeah.
Black Ops is low.
Oh, that's good. They fucking
And
deserve it.
It's because they don't have Blackout
Yeah.
out yet, right? They don't have the new, because everyone is sick of Warzone. I think everyone
Yeah.
kind of agrees
It's just
Warzone's broken.
cheater
It's
central,
cheaters.
man.
It's just garbage.
Yeah.
So everyone's waiting for the new Warzone, which is going to be this Blackout.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And even then, people went to Red Sec,
Yeah.
played it. They were like, oh yeah, this is like Call of Duty. It's kind of the same, kind of different.
Yeah.
Honestly, everyone then went and said, oh, I'm going to go play the other new hot multiplayer thing and go play Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody's
A
on
lot
Arc
of
right
people
now.
went to Arc.
And that's because
Yeah,
it
big
is
time.
different enough, right?
Yeah.
Like there's the loot system with it that gets a lot of people
Yeah.
hooked, as a lot of us have been hooked on looter games.
Well, and I think like the reason the extraction shooter has become so popular is for like you said, Trevor, there's a loot progression there. So even if you get absolutely fucked on in a round, like you're leveling up, you're still unlocking things, you're still getting something.
It's got more of
for
that
it.
RPG mechanic to it.
Yeah, and so I think that's why those games do so well. And then obviously Arc Raiders came in with the polish and the visuals of what you would expect of like your Call of Duties and your Battlefields. And people were like, oh shit, I don't have to play Tarkov in potato 480p. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is kind of nice. I can play a good looking game. But like, you look at Battlefield's trajectory. I mean, we had Battlefield 1, which Daryl's going to get angry again. Battlefield 1,
It's a
which
reset.
It's not angry. I'm
Yeah.
just
So confused.
as
So
hell.
confused.
Battlefield 1 was a World War One game, and that came out, I think, in 2021.
No, it was older than that.
Older than that?
It was before
Oh,
COVID.
2018.
It was before
maybe?
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that came out, and that game was great, and it was one of the first games that was like World War One setting, which we don't get a lot of. So the guns were very different, but it still had the destruction. It still had the vehicles. That campaign is phenomenal, by the way. If you're looking for like a cheap shooter campaign, play that. That game was great. Then they came out with Battlefield 5, which was World War II. And that game just,
It was a V. they did like the V for victory.
Yeah.
So they just skipped numbers. They're just doing whatever the fuck
They're
they
just
want at that
doing
point.
whatever they
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daryl's OCD is just like,
Yeah, he's like, this
Get a
hurts
twitch.
my brain.
Nope. Don't like it. Don't like it.
But yeah, Battlefield 5 came out the same year that Call of Duty Vanguard came out, which were both World War II games. And honestly, both of them were trash. They just didn't change enough. We've played World War II shooters
since Call of Duty
fucking 20
1 and 2.
yeah, like so many different times. So they had a kind of a shitty game there. Then they released 2042, which was like a set
Dead on
somewhat in the
release.
future, year 2042, and that game was broken at launch. And they tried to do the whole live service thing, and people hated it.
Well, the game just didn't work.
Yeah,
It was glitchy and it was just
awful.
garbage. Like from day one, everyone's like,
Yeah.
nope, like
Yeah,
throw in the
So,
garbage.
Like the fact that they shipped 2 complete booty cheek games, and then they came out with Battlefield 6, and
Yeah.
like it's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see.
Well, and they took, how long was it between? Like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah,
Like they took a lot of what they learned in 2042 with some of the new age stuff and the destruction and the new graphics. And I think they just literally took that system and went, okay, it's not ready.
Yeah.
And then they took whatever it was 3, 4, 5 years to just like get it fixed.
Mhm.
So that brings up a very big point that I think will not happen, but Call of Duty needs to take a few years off.
Well,
100%.
they need to commit to one thing. Like we've said, like if you're going to do Blackout, commit to one thing for multiple years, keep it running, keep it fresh and like working.
But also don't pump out like 3 separate games in
That's
that
what I mean.
time.
Like don't
Yeah.
do the side shit. Just keep this thing working properly. If you want to add, some cosmetics,
Get your anti-cheat. Get your
Yeah.
proper ranking
Yeah.
systems. Get
Like,
Yeah.
even if they just released
fix the guns.
Blackout Royale.
Yeah.
$20-$30.
Yeah, just so you can get your initial cost
Yep.
and then do your cosmetics that you're going to do. We know that's going to happen.
We know.
But don't keep pumping out Modern Warfare, Black Ops, whatever Future Warfare, whatever other series they want.
Super
ignore them.
advanced
Just
warfare.
ignore them. Right? And just get the game working properly
Yes.
and do your like events, like do your seasonal events, do your fucking battle pass updates every 3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Just make it fucking work.
Yeah, I just don't see a model that makes sense for multiplayer shooters anymore unless you go to the free to play thing. And then just do campaigns as expansions
Well, 'cause
and make it like $30-$40
What were the other ones that came out that just crashed and burned?
for
Was it
There's a
Ubisoft?
Ubisoft one. What was it called?
oh
It was supposed to be the COD killer. and it shut-
X Defiant.
X Defiant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this will be great.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Lasted like what, a week? Is that game even still running?
No, they
No,
shut
it
down servers.
It lasted
Yeah.
about a year.
Yeah,
Did it actually?
it did.
I didn't think it even lasted that long.
No,
it
like
lasted
it's just
about a
so funny to see that like if we don't immediately catch that magic in a bottle,
We're gonna shut it
just
down.
fucking shut it down.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's just like wow, what a
It's just such-
quitter's
It's
mentality.
such a weird thing because we'll get shit like that, and then the only other people that want to even attempt the free to play model are the hero shooters, like your Marvel
Rival.
Rivals, Overwatch, yeah.
Overwatch, Concord. Oh boy.
Yeah.
But I just don't get it because to me it makes perfect sense to just take multiplayer and dump it for free and just fucking Call of Duty already has all the cosmetics and
I
the
was gonna say, they
seasonal
already
stuff. Like
really heavily rely. And I
That's where they make their money.
I was like,
Yeah.
they make all their money on the cosmetics and the microtransaction stuff. So I'm with you. Why not just make it free to play?
Yeah.
And for me, the thing that keeps me out of these games is because
You don't like first person?
there's no entry level. There's no entry level ability for these games.
yeah,
And that's what's really frustrating because I have different sets of friends here, and like you guys have tried to get me to play, and I was like, okay. And then my other buddy Ryan was like, just come play. I play with this like chill group, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll just play. As I'm going through the goddamn tutorial, I'm getting yelled at by people like for how bad I am.
right.
But I haven't played a shooting game
Yeah. since Halo.
of that level ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is completely new to me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, fuck this. Like, why is the most basic bullshit of this game so like? Why am I with guys that have been playing for 20 fucking years?
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense. And I think if you're going to do that and you're going to have these games, and you really want to broaden your audience and ability and new players to come in and join it, like forget the lobby nonsense. Like that's good, terrible, but kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But have a true ranking system, like an actual one, and something that can't be skipped or coded over or anything like that.
Right.
Like if you are a high level streamer, you are unbelievable. You are a super sweat at this game. You make money off of posting your clips on YouTube. You shouldn't even be allowed to go into quick play. Like you shouldn't even be allowed.
It should be black.
Level,
it should be grayed out.
Double platinum as on my player tag. I can't even go to quick play. I can only play ranked matches against other people of my own, like of my own.
But that's not how they get their clips, though. They get their clips by shitting on the little guy.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like that's if you want people to invest in your game and buy more and grow your player base, this is what you have to do in this day and age, because honestly, some of these people are fucking incredible at these games.
And didn't Warzone do that just before they kind of shut down? Did they not add a ranked?
Well, they tried to, but again, it's all so broken, and then you've got so many cheaters that you would have cheaters in ranked, and so all your all your guys
like, I don't want to play.
That have 4,000 hours in the game. They're like, well, I'm not going to play ranked because I fucking come across a cheater every game, so I'm just going to go back to the basic mode.
So you just need the whole ecosystem to work.
The whole ecosystem needs to change.
Is obviously a huge component of that work.
Nowadays.
It has to work and it has to be functional. Otherwise, you can't do what
honestly, the only game that I've come across that has had the best system for this was Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Yes, they actually have a very good system.
And because they had like the regular, quick play sort of thing. But then eventually what they would do is you would play, I think it was 10 rounds. And then based on your results in those 10 rounds, it would put you into like a ranked category. Yeah. And then your ranking would go up based on if you won matches or you lost matches. If you lost too many in a row, you would drop a rank.
Yeah.
And that system at launch worked really, really well. And you came across people that were at a very similar kind of skill level to you. I know Rainbow Six has changed a lot now.
Didn't it get hacked recently?
Yeah, but back then it wasn't rampant with cheaters and stuff, and so that ranking system worked, and it was actually really, really enjoyable. And I think that Call of Duty and Battlefield should do the same, and like Fortnite has dabbled with this.
They're pretty good at it, actually.
Well, and
in the
the
background,
nice thing is in their quick play modes, a lot of matches have bots. So for people like Daryl that just want to figure out how the game even fucking works, I
have to rely on that with Marvel Rivals sometimes because I'm also trash at that game. But
and like people, Battlefield 6 introduced this, I think maybe a month ago, and people were shitting on Battlefield for it. And it's like everybody was like, "Oh, these stupid these employed people like just fucking get better at the game." And it's like, maybe I want to come home after a day of work and just fuck around in a game,
That's the thing. Some of us work hard to pay fucking bills. Yeah. You little dipshit.
And so that's
the majority of gamers are casual gamers.
Yeah. And so that's what Battlefield 6 has done is they've actually added in a casual game mode to their multiplayer where correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like half of the lobby are bots. Okay. And so half of the lobby is going to be real players and the other half is just bots.
What's so funny that people bitch at that when literally half of the game of Arc Raiders that people love is literally robots.
Yeah. It's a PvE.
You're fighting bots.
You are fighting literally robots. Although the AI in Arc has been kind of deemed like the best because they're not
Yeah.
just like stiff, like following a pattern. Like
They can be
the
very
systems are
aggressive
very
and-
smart.
Yeah.
However they coded that, but
Yeah.
it's just so funny when people say that they're like, no, I want to dump on people in Red Sec or whatever. It's just like these are robots, blah blah blah. I'm like, you just came from playing Arc Raiders for 10 hours,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's literally half
What's
the game.
difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like if it's the hardcore players that are worried about like rankings and leaderboards and stats, just separate the two.
That's why I liked
Put-
Destiny.
Yeah.
Like that's why when I played Destiny 2 for that little stint, that's why I liked it because it
Yeah.
had the massive PvE component with a little bit of PvP sprinkled in with it.
Yeah.
And you could just do the PvP rank
Yeah.
thing if you wanted
could do
to.
that. Yeah.
But you didn't have to do any of it.
No.
You
Yeah.
didn't have to do it. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
I like things like that. If I'm gonna get
Yeah.
into a shooting game, I need
Give me
For me,
choice.
I
Give
need
me the
that.
choice.
A
Yeah,
lot of it,
exactly.
I think, comes from too like the SBMM of Call of Duty used to be like hidden, right? It was the secret
Yeah.
thing that no one ever talked about. At some point, they introduced it because the original Modern Warfare they didn't have it. It
No,
was just
a lot of the
every
old
lobby
constants,
random, totally random.
Modern Warfare
Yeah.
20,
2019.
don't even bother.
Yeah,
I don't even care.
No, we
Don't
just
need
need the
details.
years.
Yeah.
2007 and
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah. Like before they had any sort of skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah.
That's kind of what people pine for. And then they sort of secretly started doing this thing because it was part of people have said it's part of their sales. It gets really hard. And then if you buy this thing, they put you in cheaper in like crappier lobbies. So you feel like the thing you purchased, it makes you better. Or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like what you really need is you need a 100% off and a 100% on, right?
Yes.
You need
Yeah.
fully ranked mode and you need fully chaos.
Yeah.
Whatever goes,
Yeah, I
goes
guess.
mode.
Yeah. Well, and on kind of to branch that point out a little bit too, the other thing that for some reason these developers struggle with is crossplay is great, but
Yeah.
Turn that shit
let
off.
console players be able to toggle crossplay console only.
Yes.
Like all these games, they do crossplay, but it loops in PC players as default. I think I've only come across one online game, and I can't even remember what it was, where there actually was a sub.
I think Warzone did add that.
Yeah, where it's like console crossplay. That should be a minimum.
Yeah,
for
I don't.
these
I don't mind
games.
playing a guy on an Xbox, but
Yeah.
someone with their like 5090 computer,
Yeah.
hardwired gigabit internet, and
Yeah.
their like 260 hertz refresh
And
monitor,
mouse and keyboard.
mouse and keyboard,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
on a PlayStation. I'm
and
just
they're,
like, this
they're
sucks.
playing this close to the screen.
Yeah.
You seen those Counter-Strike
Yeah.
players?
I don't need to come home after my 9 to 5 and play against that fucking guy.
No.
I
You
shouldn't
know?
have to like run laps around my house to like warm up to play Call
No.
of Duty. Right?
Yeah,
No.
and that's my point. But
Yeah.
even if it was like something like Quick Play Plus,
Yeah.
like if you've reached rank 7 and above, now you can only go into this Quick Play or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave the Christmas kids alone.
Yeah,
that
leave
just
them
got
alone.
the game.
Exactly.
The Daryls, the someone who hasn't played this
Yeah.
game in a year. Like,
It should just be a system of like every 50 games, it just like like it looks at your stats again. It's like, oh, those 50
they're not
games,
doing so good.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's kind
You
of
don't belong here anymore.
Daryl's only been playing this game drunk. It's not. It's not going good. It's not going.
The problem with Call of Duty 2 is like
You play
have
this once every 4 months.
Yeah. Let's
you
be
have a
nice.
couple good games, and then you're like,
Oh.
well, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
shit on now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
'cause
like,
you
here
get-
we go.
yeah, you
There
get
needs to
moved
be
up.
like a longer sample size than like the last couple games.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's where like something like the Rainbow Six rank system makes the most sense
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
very rarely did I ever play that game in a tier where I was like, fuck, I should not be here.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time, if I got shit on or we lost a game, I was like, oh, yeah, no, that I was not playing well.
All the time I just think about when I played Destiny and it was like the missions they want you to try every mode, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I went into the rank thing and I didn't know that's what it was. And I was awful. I think I got 1 kill and died 20 times. And I literally got a message from this guy on Xbox. It was like, quit playing this game. You're fucking terrible. And I was just laughing because I was like, I'm in the wrong place, man.
Yeah,
I'm in the
yeah.
wrong place.
I
just walked in the wrong door.
Here. Like,
I just walked into the wrong bathroom, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
chill out, dude.
So
Yeah.
I think it's suffice to say that we have solved all the problems with
Yes.
first-person shooters and
Totally.
battle royales. All of them.
Yeah.
All of them solved us.
We're starting a dev team.
Yeah, well, we expect. Yeah, we've seen how well that works out for all those others.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, I'm making my own game. It's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
And then they fuck it up and have allegations.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have some
Don't
allegations.
go to the playground.
No,
It's called publicity, Kyle. All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
no, Trevor. No, it's not. So I think Jordan, you've got some scores. I don't feel prepared.
I can score.
I don't think they've
yeah.
earned scores.
I don't know if I want to score.
Yeah, I mean, right
Five
now.
scars.
Yeah, a lot of scars. They won't go away.
In here.
They won't go away.
In here.
Honestly, like I think you guys would probably agree, but like Call of Duty as it stands right now as a franchise, I would put them at like a 5.
If that.
I think there's some redeeming qualities there, but as a whole, they've just lost their way.
I think they can bump it up to a 7 or 8 with the Battle Pass purchase.
Oh, fuck off. And then Battlefield, where it is right now, like I said, compared to 2042 and all the other shit, I mean, it's great to see where they are. Like I said, I'm having a great time with Battlefield 6. I've got almost 100 hours in. Like for me, that game is sitting at like an 8, 8.5. I'm really happy with it. It's a good time. But same thing. They've got some issues with their battle pass system is fucking dumb. And they just they're slow drip feeding content. Like there's just not enough stuff coming. But that's the model. Battlefield 6, that's what needs to kind of happen.
We're not doing phrasing.
Not here.
You can if you want. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Probably an 8 for Battlefield 6. Like it's fun. But as with most multiplayer shooters, I am not gonna play solo.
There's like a limit as
Yeah.
well, right? This isn't the game that you used to play 6 hours straight and be like, I'm having fun for
Absolutely
6
not.
hours straight.
No.
It's like I'll play a couple rounds and gonna go do something else.
Tap out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play like twice a week, and it's always with friends.
Yeah.
I'll never play solo.
No, that's a terrible decision.
But
Battlefield is better with friends. It is
Yeah.
more like squad focused,
Yeah.
no matter what mode you're in.
yeah. So that's that's where I'm at.
Great. So I think, like I said, I think we solved all the problems.
Always.
I think that one was good enough.
Yeah,
And a happy new year to you.
good enough.
Jonathan Darden, congratulations on your Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be in touch with you. Trevor just
In a fortnight.
6-7ing all over the place.
Gross.
Sorry.
More giveaways coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled.
Hopefully.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
It's good. You know what? Better than good. Good enough.
Good enough. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at GEG Podcast. Check out our website, goodenoughgaming.com, and write us an email about anything from our episodes or something you would like us to discuss in the future. You can also now join us on Discord on the Good Enough Gaming Discord server. We really appreciate you listening and hope you continue to join us on this epic adventure of discussing all things gaming and nerdy. Please subscribe to the Good Enough Gaming podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever else you listen to your podcasts, and rate us 5 stars so we can find more good enoughers in the process. Just remember, we might not be great, but we are good enough.